Hello my friends and welcome back to Levo. In today's grammar lesson we're going to talk about used to. So first thing first, what does used to mean and why do you use it? The answer is, my friends, used to is a structure that we use to talk about past habits, repeated actions or states that were true in the past but are no longer true in the present, or the opposite. Let me give you an example. I used to live in London. Well, this sentence tells us that for some time in the past, I lived in London, but now I don't. So simple, isn't it? And we can also use the opposite. Let's take a look at this example. I didn't used to do much sport. Well, this time, my friends, in this sentence, I'm talking about an action which I didn't do in the past, but now I do. Well, in short, things that we use used to describe are always opposite of each other as past and present. Now let's talk about how to form used to, shall we? If you have a positive sentence, guys, you just need to place used to after the subject, and it's followed by verb infinitive, which means the base form of the verb, it's always the same. We always use the base form after used to. Like, she used to do yoga, or we used to live together. How about the negatives? This time, we use subject, and after that, didn't. Used to, without the, don't forget that, right? When it comes to negatives and cautions, we drop the, we don't use that. And verb infinitive, like I told you. I didn't used to do much sport, or we didn't used to see each other very often. And lastly, the questions. This time, my friends, we use auxiliary at the beginning. You know that, right? Did or didn't. Subject, used to, without the, again, and verb infinitive. Like, what subjects did you used to like at school? Like I told you, it's very simple to use this for. Well, guys, it's very easy to understand why we use this structure in English, right? I believe we have no problem about that. However, there might be some mistakes about when and how to use it. Let's check this example here. I used to play basketball yesterday, and the other one is, I played basketball yesterday. So, which sentence do you think is correct? Well, the second one, right? I played basketball yesterday. Why? Because it just happened one time in the past. If the action that you want to mention by using used to was just for one time in the past, we can't use this for. And the other problem is, my friends, there's a slight possibility that you might get confused about when to add ed to used to. Well, actually, I already told you that, but once again, the answer is, as long as you have a positive sentence, you have to use it like I used to do, but when it comes to negatives and questions, we do not use ed with used to.